Well, hello. I'm feeling the collective go through a massive change. Like, it's so drastic. It's everybody's fear, it's pandemonium. And it feels so like there's not much you can do but just stay in a higher timeline and keep your thoughts positive. And it's tough. It's so tough, right? But I seem to be doing okay. I'm trying to imagine solutions to a lot of problems that I have right now and stay as positive as possible. I just wanted to thank you guys so much for the help. Thank you for the prayers. I know people have to be praying for me. I might not be feeling it like all the time. And, I know the financial worries that I feel. I know people are sending positive vibes, and I thank you so, so much. I guess I didn't realize how controversial I really am until today. Like, I had an out-of-body experience 15 years ago. I met a being of light. Well, I had danced with a being of light, actually. I spoke telepathically, and I danced with a being of light 15 years ago. It changed my whole life. Well, I knew it was God. It was unconditional love, but for 15 years, I was told that I was literally dancing with the devil, and that Satan masquerades as an angel of light. So I faced so much persecution. I mean, the kind that it was just horrible. Horrible, horrible. And I'm only just now starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm hearing God more and more often. Like, at first, the sadness, the despair, people were projecting onto me so many nasty things that it just like really messed with my self-esteem. And I guess when you don't really love yourself, you'll put up with anything. And though I knew truth and I knew God, and I knew God loved me, I knew that humans didn't. And so routinely and often I kept seeing cruel people using me as the butt of their joke. And I didn't realize until just recently how controversial and divisive I really truly am. Like, I know I rile up a crowd quite a bit. I use the F-bomb, and I naturally anger people with the shit I say. I mean, it is the shit I say. But even if I were to say it in a very calm tone, it would still be divisive. The things I say are quite problematic to a whole society, a structure. I feel like I'm 20 years ahead of my time, to be honest. And deep down, I'm scared because even those that I thought were strong enough to maybe be able to handle me, I'm starting to really get scared. Because I've never felt so alone. I've never felt like even the strongest ones I know can't keep up. And I'm genuinely scared, not only for my future, but for the future of humanity in general. I left the church a long time ago, and I'll never go back. I can't stand the church. I don't like what it does to minds. And I just thought that there'd be more people by now that would have been in leadership to, I don't know, represent God. And I'm just so scared that I'm the only one around. Like, I am so scared that it stays this lonely forever. And just last night, one of my exes came back, whom I loved so much. I mean, I loved that guy more than life itself. And of all the people on the planet, I thought he would be the strongest, Having to say goodbye to him crushed me again. I'm just kind of getting scared,
not really of death or poverty or homelessness, like, just getting scared of like never meeting somebody who can, I don't know, just like carry on a conversation with me. Like I'm too advanced and like I'll never find someone who can match my energy and match my beliefs and match my growth and my progress, and I'm scared, you know? I'm scared that I'm really like alone. I think that that's the scariest part of manifestation, is realizing that it was always you versus you, and there might not be anybody else but you. It's the worst feeling in the whole world. I think I'd much prefer the fear of death than the fear of being lonely forever. And I'm struggling a little bit. As of tomorrow, financially, I can't do it anymore. I don't even know if I'll be living here in this place anymore. I really don't care. I guess if God wants me on the streets, I'll be on the streets. I can't care anymore. Like, you know, it gets to this point where you're like, if God wants to abandon me, let him. You know, like, I'm tired of carrying a torch for God if God can't do the same for me. You know what I mean? Like, this collective, no offense, but like, I as a majority, I'm so disappointed. It's just a handful of people that I can genuinely say gave a shit about me at rock bottom, and I thank those people so much, and I love them with all my heart. I feel like a part of me is like dying, but there's like this feeling that I'm going home. Like, I'm not physically dying. I'm spiritually and supernaturally and energetically going home. And you won't be seeing much of me. You won't be hearing much of me. You won't be able to converse with me. I'll be vibrating out of your timeline. And I guess this is goodbye. It's almost like, for real, like I'm saying goodbye to a whole world. You know? Not just people in it, but like a world that I loved, you know? Like the only world I ever knew. And like I'm going into something new, and I'm so scared. The feeling is so scary. It's like so much newness that there's no comfort at all. There's no comfort zone. There's no comfort characters. There's no comfort at all. It's like that feeling of newness, and when you have so many new things that it's overstimulation, you know, it's almost like the stimuli is just new, exciting. There's nothing to cling on to, you know? New people, new experiences, new way of thinking, new behaviors, new patterns, new taste buds, new everything, new wants, new desires, new locations, new everything. And like, that's why people hold on so tightly to the old world, because it's comforting, you know? But is it really? Is the old world comforting, really? Like, what was comforting about it? The way that people treated you like garbage? The way that you made pennies per hour doing something you hated? The way that you always had to defend your stance or your politics or your beliefs? What was so comforting about it? How you had to beg the universe for scraps? Or beg a guy to call you when you know he had feelings for you for freaking 20 years? What was so comforting about it? You know? Good riddance. Like, the old world can just burn. I'm fine with it. I'm not here to save it. What am I going to do? stop a nuke. I can't do much of anything but shift to the new one. Shift to the new reality, I guess. I'd like to think that it's about to get good, but I think so. I mean, I know I'm not a false prophet. And if I say that it's about to get good, I guess I have to believe it. I hope I didn't just blow smoke up everybody's ass, including my own. Like, oh, life gets better after this, guys. Yeah, don't worry, this old world's a trash heap. It's a dump, but don't worry, there's a new one. It's a way better one. I promise, follow me. And then, like, are you following me right into the pits of hell? I hope not. I genuinely don't know, though. Sometimes I just wonder if it was just hopeful thinking, wishful thinking. Oh, there's this guy in the skies, some loving source that I met 15 years ago. And I hope he didn't just abandon me. I hope what I've been preaching for 15 years is true. Because at the end of the age, at the end of the world, at the end of the simulation, at the end of the matrix, or whatever the fuck we're at the end of, I hope I can tell you that I wasn't a liar. That did happen to me. I did see God. I did see love. I know something better exists. I just hope I know how to get there. Because I feel everybody's pain from an old world, and I just want to be able to lead you into a new one. But honest, I'm overwhelmed by how much I feel like I'm losing people and places and things, and I feel like I'm losing relatability. Like, people don't even relate to me anymore because the only things I ever talk about are otherworldly shit, and I just am wondering if I ever get to meet anybody. And you know, one thing I'm getting so fucking tired of is thinking about money. Like, fuck off, money. And that's like the worst thing to think about it, you know? Because I don't want money to fuck off. I want money to come towards me, and I don't like talking to it like that. I love money and money loves me. But I just get, like, so tired of the fight or flight, you know? Living in a world that just loves to see you struggle, you know? That's the worst part. Knowing damn well that there's a majority of people who want to see you burn with the old world. Even though you never wanted to see anybody suffer. And you did anything you could to ensure that they didn't. You would have died 1,000,000 deaths just to make sure that they don't suffer. And to know that the betrayal comes from those you love the most. I guess I'm in good company if I suffered for the love of humanity, I guess. I did what I was told to do. I loved unconditionally. I taught what I knew. I did everything I could. And now the one thing that I wanted more than anything, I want my husband. I want the love of my life. I don't want to be alone anymore. I'm tired of being alone. I want the one that can understand me. Motivate me. Not just me motivate him, you know? I want someone who can be excited for me to have growth and independence and not can try to control me. Just feeling all of this overwhelm. I feel the world on fire. And I don't know how to put it out. And I don't know that I want to be completely honest with you, and please don't judge me, but I don't want to. The old world sucked, and it's being dismantled. I'm not going to get in the way of the collapse. I'm just going to keep continually building a new earth. I'm not going to worry so much about the dismantling of the old one, but the building of the new, I guess. Or maybe just the shifting to the new that's already been built. I don't know. I'm just hoping that in 15 years, this spiritual journey, it's just been training. It's just been a training ground for me. And I'm honest, I get so scared at how bad it was for 15 years, and that was just training. That scares the shit out of me. That was just training? For what? God, what was that training for? That wasn't even the war? Like, was that? I don't know. I hope that was it. I hope there's about to be peace on earth. I hope when I tell you guys there's happiness and peace coming, I hope I'm not just blowing smoke. Making false promises. I don't know. Being a false prophet. I definitely was not a false prophet until now. I haven't been. I've been very truthful and very honest about what I saw, what I know, what I feel, what I do. But going forward, I see a split of a timeline. I see two different worlds. I see one collapsing, descending into chaos. There's no saving it. There is no saving it. It's dead already. It's a dead world that's falling into the abyss. And then there's another one that's beautiful and new and vibrating so high, and it's clean and it's pure and it's organic and it's loving and it's healed. And I feel like I'm from there. I feel like that's my home. And I can't figure out if I take people with me or if they're already there or if I'm just there alone. I don't know. I've just never been more scared in my entire life. Because whatever comes next is huge. It's big. It's not only life altering, it's world altering. And that's why everybody feels so uneasy and they're so scared. It's like, I wanted to pick up some Jack Daniels. I mean, I and that's not normal. Like, I don't drink. And so I wanted to so bad for the last 2 days. But it wouldn't even matter. Like, even if I were to have some shots, it wouldn't even matter. I wouldn't get tipsy anyway. I vibrate past alcohol now. So all I can do is just talk my way out of it. Get myself through it. You know? Alcohol really wouldn't do anything. What, numb? Temporarily numb a situation, but the issue's still there. The feeling is still there. The feeling that I'm so advanced that I'm not even from here. I'm not even from here. And I hate that. And I hate being alone. I feel like I'm a fucking alien crash landed on a different planet, and I fucking hate it. I don't even know how to stop feeling this way. And I can feel everybody's pain, and everybody's suffering, and everybody's fucking freaked out, and everybody's at war. There's rumors of war, and brother turning against sister, turning against cousin, turning against mother. It's just, I feel it all so much. I feel the fear of others. Even if I'm not really even that scared. It's not me. It's everybody else. I feel strongly like God is removing the entire fleet of Holy Spirit helpers. I feel God is taking away the light of the world. Because these innocent beings, earth angels, star seeds, light workers, whatever you call them, grid workers, they're too beautiful and they're too holy and they're too divine and they're too perfect and they're too innocent. And I really do feel like God is removing the innocent from the planet. And that's why the planet is descending into chaos and utter destruction. And then, you know, we're all being welcomed into heaven and heaven on earth. And there's like this other timeline, this other parallel dimension that we're all remembering. We're remembering that we've already been there. We're remembering that we've already been in the garden, you know? We were kicked out, but we're coming home, and we're remembering we've always been there. But I just feel so alone. So scared of never being relatable again. Always being so far advanced that people either see me as the devil or so unapproachable that even if they see me as an angel, they want nothing to do with me. Just afraid of being alone forever, I guess. Which is why it's even harder last night to tell my ex goodbye again. Like, he was the only one that really I felt understood me. Like, truly. Like, he was the only one, I thought, that, like, understood what it was like to not be from here. He was the one that was in a coma for 3 months, and then he came back to life, and I knew the feeling. He's a soul walking too, I'm sure of it. I died in 2019, and I came back to life, and I knew that he had done the same. And there was just so much we had in common, and now I have to move on from him. He hasn't grown, I guess. But it's not even really that so much as that he's around such toxic people who have poisoned him and left him completely dead inside, and now I can't be the only reason a man wants to live, you know? I can't be what holds a man together. I have to move on. I have to go hold me together. Shit. I'm not doing a really good job at that, to be honest. Tonight, I don't know. I'm just living on a prayer, I guess, tonight, because as of tomorrow morning, checkout time's like 10 or 11 a.m., and I have no idea where I'm going tomorrow. I have no car. No house other than this. No home, really. But my home was never on the ground anyway. I guess I just go where God leads me. In a perfect world, I would really believe my affirmations that say I already paid my rent. And I'm already okay, and I'm staying. And I'm good. I'll have a roof over my head, but I'm finding it harder to believe, and I don't know why. I'm just struggling tonight. I can't tell if there's just somebody's energy around me that's just depressed or something, and like I'm feeling their vibes. And I think that's it. I think I'm just feeling everybody's emotion. Everybody's so up in arms right now, and I don't know. I know it's not me. Typically I'm pretty happy-go-lucky, but I think it's the fact that I broke it off with my ex again last night, and it's just no one knows except God how much I wanted him. I wish I wanted that man. We were planning a future and kids and fucking marriage and everything, and it's just nobody knows. Nobody knows, really. I don't talk about it. How much that fucking ruined me. Having to tell him goodbye again. We were just both missing each other, and I guess we reached out and just made contact just to see, and it was like we just knew, or at least I just knew. I can't. he's not the one for me, I guess. But nobody knows how bad my heart hurts, and nobody knows how I want to give up on everything. Because I can't take any more goddamn heart pain. I can't take any more poverty. I can't take any more fucking bills that I can't pay. I can't take being alone in this world anymore. So let this world go up in smoke. I don't give a fuck. I'm done. I'm done caring. I'm done trying to save this world from itself. So many people want this dark world. Let them have it. Let them have it. I want to go wherever my soulmate is, like wherever he and I actually made it, you know? I just want to go there. I just want him. I don't. I just want to go be happy. I've spent 15 years working for the kingdom of God. 15 years I've been tortured. I just want to go home. I can tell. Angels are calling me home. I feel it. I feel it. And I know there's a lot of other holy people on this planet that are being called home too. The rapture's happening as we speak. I don't deserve the pain of this world anymore. I'm too beautiful. Too fucking angelic. I'm too much of an amazing person to ever have to suffer like this again. I'm just detaching. I'm doing cord cutting. I'm just removing myself from the old world and letting the old world remove itself from my awareness. And everybody in it too, including my ex, whom I loved more than life itself. So alone. I feel so alone tonight. But I know I'm not. I know I'm not. But right now, this is just kind of my plea to the universe for help, I guess. Just because I have emotions doesn't change that I'm gonna manifest my dream world. You're allowed to have emotions and cry and still get what you want, you know? But saying goodbye to him is so hard. Oh, I loved him. Oh, I would have done anything for that man. Yeah. Truly. And he knew it too. I feel like he kind of took advantage of the fact that he knows I would have done anything to make it work. I've actually met somebody since him, and he and I parted ways pretty fast. He had shown up here at this Airbnb, and we hooked up. It was pretty fun. He left for an emergency trip. That's actually why he was here. His boss, I don't know if he owns a company, but this guy is pretty awesome. He works on power plants, and he got called to Georgia for an emergency call over there. So he was only here 2 days. We hooked up once, well, twice in one night, and then he left. And I texted him, and like never heard back. And then 3 weeks later, he shows up here in the same town, a small little town in the Midwest again. And he showed up in town. He called me at like 8 a.m. He was like, "Hey, I'm on my way. I'm right outside your door." And I was like, "Shut the fuck up. You lie." Sure as shit. There he was. Pulling up because he, well, I guess had like a contract for a couple days here at this place here. For just a few days. But he showed up before he even went to his hotel. I thought that was really cool. It was like, oh, instant chemistry. Oh, God, couldn't keep our hands off each other, to be honest. He was really nice. But he left just as quick again, and I'd not heard from him again. And so until a couple nights ago, I had a dream of him, but I just think I'm feeling a lot of his sadness too, maybe a lot of regret. I don't know. I'd like to think that he and I stand a chance because we had a lot of chemistry, but who knows? Who really knows at the end of the day? All I know is God is, well, separating people from me, and I'm being separated from people, so I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. Just really kind of scared. Scared of how alone I feel. How broke I don't feel. I don't feel broke. It's just I'm tired of looking at the fucking 3D that keeps telling me I'm broke. It just doesn't even make sense. I feel the opposite. I feel like a billionaire. And I feel like I'm about to be married. And I feel happy as a clam most days. And I feel successful and I feel popular and I feel all these things. But like when it comes to the physical world, like I'm fucking sick and tired of looking at the physical world that could honestly just fuck off. The 3D is my problem. I'm getting tripped up sometimes on looking at it, but it's like I need to ignore the 3D. I actually really believe that this guy that hooked up with me, like he's amazing, and I actually think he's really probably the one. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to get to know him. I think that'd be really fucking fun, to be honest. But I liked him a lot. Oh my god, we knew in the first like 5 minutes of looking at each other. The first second I saw him, I knew. I really did. And he did too. Like, he must have, because he's the one that told me we had a spiritual connection before I even said it. We had exchanged phone numbers within the first 5 minutes. We knew, like, pretty much, we knew each other's zodiac signs. We knew each other's religion, tattoos, past, history. Like, crazy. It was just crazy. In 5 minutes. The same night we met, we hooked up, and it was fireworks. It was amazing. Oh my god, it was amazing. It really was. Well, I thought so. He must have thought so too, because he came back several weeks later to surprise me all romantic, like right outside my door. I remember when he was here, I was like, well, portals open and then they close. Because I talked about how I manifested him through a portal. The first time he was here, I was like, yeah, I opened a portal, bub. And you came right through. And I'll never forget. He was like, yeah, portals open and then they close. And then they open again. It was just so cute. He was definitely open-minded. And I loved that. I really loved. I think I loved him, to be honest. I think I love that guy, to be honest with you. Oh. God. I'm just so fucking tired of being alone. I'm too sensitive of a soul. I can't do this alone anymore. I'm struggling out here. I don't want to be alone anymore. I've been helping people for so long. I need some help now. 15 years I've been tortured for what I saw, for what I know, for who I am. All I want is just comfort and permanency. And I want a man to defend me and protect me and provide for me and care for me for the first time ever in my life. I don't want to be alone anymore. This world is far too cold for me, and I can't do it on my own anymore. Internally, I just feel like he's right around the corner. Whoever I'm meant to be with, like my real divine counterpart. Like, you couldn't even tell me that he's not around the corner because I feel it. I sense it. I feel it. Sometimes I wake up and I even feel his body pressed up against mine. Like, it's so visceral. It's so real. There's just such a split going on in the timelines. Like, I feel another timeline. And I don't think I ever get to go to the one that causes pain ever again. I think it just feels better for me to say, he's on the way. I'm already rich. I'm already in love. I'm already married. I'm happy. I have everything I want. Like, it just feels better to finally say those things, not just to comfort myself, but because it feels true. Like, most people, they affirm to get something, they affirm to manifest something, but saying words like that out loud, like, it does cause comfort, but it's because it feels true finally. Like, it actually feels true. I'm about to be married. He's madly in love with me. He's dreaming about me. I mean, he just showed up in my dream a couple nights ago. He wants me. I know that much. I know that much to be true. In what capacity? Well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I think he can feel that we're meant to be. I think. But yeah, I just, the same with money. It's like being around people who say something like, oh, money's so hard, or I never have enough, I'm broke, we're all broke. It's like, nah, that it irritates me. I can't even be around people like that anymore. I can't. Like, I can't even hear my own self say it without freaking kicking my own ass. I hate when I get like that. I just feel like now it's like this feeling of, oh, of course I have money. Of course it's coming in. It's literally inevitable. Like, I think about it so often. I think about the abundance of money so much. I think about my bank account constantly having money. I script about it. I manifest. I listen to subliminals. I pray about it. I cancel all curses of money, and it's like, it's inevitable. Like, it is that serious that I know it's inevitable. It is far more likely that I will be a millionaire than it will be that I'm homeless. It's far more likely I will be a millionaire before I'm homeless again. And this is coming from a girl who seemingly, as of tomorrow, will be on the streets again. But it just seems so unlikely. Sometimes I just hate knowing that the old paradigm is still here for me to look at. I'm so mad. I just want it to be fucking over already. I want the new here, now. I want to see the new, and I want to see it with my eyeballs. I want to see me cozied up next to my soulmate who loves me and unconditionally. I want to see my soul family that loves me, and I want my career to take off, and I want to see people happy and thriving and healthy, and I want to see my bank account explode. Just sometimes I get that feeling like, when the fuck is it going to happen, It's like there's so much momentum that it's birthing pains. And it's like, when is it just going to pop? It has to. When is it going to click? When is it going to explode in my favor? Like, when is he going to fucking call me? When is my bank account going to I'm going to get a ring? Congratulations, your money has been deposited. Like, when? And I don't need anybody to course correct me, guys. It's just me venting. This is just me being as relatable as I can be for being an alien that's not from here. There's not much more relatability I have, okay? This is it. I might lose every single person I've ever loved because I advance far faster than they do, and that scares me. I always outgrow people, and I hate that. I outgrew a lot of people that I love just recently, again. I already outgrew my family, and then I had some friends that I gathered along the years, and I outgrew them too. Just can't stand seeing them suffer, and I can't change it. I feel like I can't. So I just move on because they can't keep up. It's okay, I love them and they love me, but they're on totally different timelines and trajectories, and I don't know. I think I have to be alone for a while, then maybe a little longer even, because sometimes, I mean, I refuse to go hang out with people who speak in lack, or they speak illness over themselves or over me or my business or whatever. Like I need to be around people who are like, of course your business is growing, honey. How does it feel? How does it feel to know that you have so many clients and you're booked and busy all the time? And how does it feel that, you know, you just receive large deposits into your bank account every single day for no reason at all? How does it feel to know that anytime you play the lottery, you win money? How does that feel? I just need friends who are open-minded like that, you know? And I know they're out there. They must be. I think I'm going to attract them soon enough. But as for my love life, oh, God, I'm too hopeless of a romantic. I really don't want to be alone. I really, really, I don't want a man. I want my man. I want my husband. I don't want just anybody, and that's why I have probably to wait. I have to wait. I don't want to wait. I want it right here, right now. So I'm going to go into my imagination, and I'm going to have it right now. I'm going to feel his hands touching me right now. I'm going to imagine myself kissing his prickly face with his beard. I'm going to imagine. I'm going to have it right now. I'm going to keep having it right now until I have it right now. And I don't care what the fucking 3D says. I don't care how many people say I'm single as a Pringle. I'm going to keep going in my imagination saying I'm married. I'm married. He's in love with me. We're happy. Madly in love. He's obsessed with me. I'm obsessed with him. We worship each other. Life is so good. We're so fucking happy. And the same with my money. I'm just going to keep saying I'm a millionaire. God damn, it feels so good to be a millionaire. To finally have money for the first time in my life that I can do anything. I can go anywhere. I can spend it on anyone or anything or give it away. Do anything. I just see an old world collapsing. And my consciousness is not, it's not grabbing a hold of the old world. That's why it's collapsing. My consciousness has overcome this world. My Christ awareness, the mind of Christ, like in the Bible, it says that Jesus says, I've overcome the world. Yeah, exactly. Your Christ mind has overcome the 3D world. It's overcome. Heaven, paradise is soon to be here. That's why everybody's going apeshit right now. That's why everybody's on the brink. Everyone's running around like a chicken with its head cut off because the fucking world's going kaboom. The old world. Well, there's a new one that we're shifting into. There's a new one that people like myself built. And all we have to do is claim it. All we have to do is say, yeah, that's mine. Thank you. That is my money. Right. Money that comes so quickly and easily. Yeah, of course, that's mine. How do I know? Well, I just spent the last 15 years speaking life over myself. Clearing out everyone and everything that was toxic for me. Forgiving myself, begging people to forgive me. It's over. The world as we knew it is over. And I'm going to be shifting into a new one. The one that I built for myself. I'm excited. I'm about to have heaven on earth. It's inevitable. Like, even though I feel these emotions and even though there's sadness, it's inevitable, though. You can't remove everything toxic out of your life and not have it be replaced with good. I mean, eventually you get to a point where the only thing left is goodness. It's not even really bringing in the good. It's just removing everything that kept you thinking that you weren't already in the good, you know? Limitations and people's opinions and projections and shame and guilt and past experiences that you feel you're not worthy of love. You're not worthy of happiness. You're not worthy of forgiveness. You're not worthy of being loved by God because of whatever, you know? And to really love yourself that unconditionally and to say, I love myself the way God would. and then to claim every good thing that you have because you now know that you're worthy. And for me, it almost happened overnight, just recently. A few nights ago, I think ever since I had a dream of that guy. He just showed up in a dream and he asked me for healing. He knew that we needed to heal each other. I'll never forget the first night that we slept together. He was like, "We're both healing tonight, babe." Like, it was just so beautiful. He knew I was a healer. I knew he was a healer, and we just healed together. It was literally, I swear, it was the most beautiful experience of my entire life. I really do love that guy. Yeah, it might have been a one-night stand, but, well, like a two-night stand, I guess. But I really do kind of love him, I think. I really am in love with him, so... I guess we'll see what happens, you know? A random stranger. Just a hookup, but I have feelings, so... There's definitely a spiritual connection there, so I guess I'm just gonna see what God has in store. But I would really love to see him again. Like, I would really love to hear from him. I really want that. I really do. So, I gotta stop looking at the fucking 3D world. Like, this 3D world, it's going away. The simulation itself is glitching. The more that unconditional love shows up, the more that the matrix, the system, the pain and suffering of it all is leaving. It's ending. I mean, the way that I, more often on autopilot, I just say, "Oh yeah, like, that's right, I'm married." Even though I'm single, right? It's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm married though. I have a ring on my finger." And I love living with him, and we're so happy, and we have kids and puppies, and and it's just so crazy. I'm starting to see things, like even little details of what the house would be like, and the beautiful clients that want to come to me, and the money that just shows up in my account because why not? It's like the way that it's on autopilot now. I'm always saying things like, money really is that easy. Of course I have money. Money's addicted to me. Money's obsessed with me. Money loves being in my bank account, you know? I think that's why I get so uneasy and why I cry like this, because when the 3D tells me I don't have any money in my account, it's such a fucking lie. And it's like, not my reality, buddy. That's not my reality. Instead of laughing in its face, I've been crying lately. Crying at how obvious the divide is between the reality I know exists, the heaven that I know I'm worthy of, and whatever garbage this is. You know? Hell versus heaven. It's just... I hope I get to make it. I hope I go somewhere better than this. I hope all those years of persecution made my soul into a dove. I hope I really do have my wings back, because I need to escape this place. I need to bring in my kingdom come, on earth as it is in heaven. I do that by keeping affirming and saying, of course I have it. He's so addicted to me. He's in love with me. We're married. He loves me so much. We're so happy together. Money is so easy for me. Of course I have money. I'm not worried about homelessness. What do you mean? That's not my reality. I'm loved by God. Why would I have to worry about that? No one should have to worry about homelessness, especially a girl who constantly, every single day, works on her money mindset. So I think that's what it is. It's this glaringly obvious divide between the heaven I'm building and the hell that was built for me. It's like waking up from a dream with the most beautiful partner in your dream, a paradise. And then you wake up and you're like miserable, you know? And to comfort yourself, you say things like, "Oh, that means he's on his way. Oh, it's so amazing. He's thinking of me, and I'm about to have it. And so, what is it, a lie? Is it a lie? Are you lying to yourself? Just to keep from going insane? The real question is, if you did lie to yourself all this time, do you still get to have it? Are you faking it till you make it? Anyway, I'm not sure. All I know is I feel like I have to spend some time by myself, I guess, right now. Because I don't really get to be around many people right now. If I even get a phone call, it's in my mind. It's in my head. It's in my imagination. If I'm receiving any money, it's in my imagination. If I'm paying any bills, it's in my imagination. All things are in my imagination right now, so wish me luck, huh? Either I'm talking out my ass, or I'm about to have everything I've ever imagined. We shall see, huh? Anyway, thank you for listening. If you could just say a positive prayer for me, that would be lovely. My mental is really going through it right now, so if you could, that'd be great. Thank you guys for being here. I love you. Thank you for supporting me in any way you can. If you've made it this far, can you please comment and let me know that you've listened to this whole thing? Because it would really, I mean it, I would really love to meet somebody who could have made it all the way through that. You deserve recognition. I'd love to know that I'm loved by you in some way, you know? You made it all the way. It must mean that you care about me. And I'd love to care about you equally. So, I love you. Good night.